those extra rains, those bands, those just lagging bands with these major storm systems can definitely make an impact. For the very latest on Tropical Storm Ida, as it eventually makes its way out of Louisiana, let's now check back in with meteorologist Lee Southwick. And Lee, y'all been busy with all the latest updates from the National Weather Service and the Hurricane Center.
Absolutely. I'm looking at one right now where there's a flash flood emergency issued, but that's for the Lafitte area, not only due to the rain, but of course the levees failing. So that's right here, flash flood emergency there, but there's also just flash flood warnings in effect across much of our area, and this includes the Hammond area, I should say, not much of our area, but for parts of our area. Hammond, and then over into our counties in Mississippi, all under some flash flood warnings. And then here's a look at the flood warnings. Notice how they really follow the rivers here. So we are dealing with river flooding. To your right, those are where the river levels are at right now. They are all rising, and they are expected to reach major flood stage within the next day or two. More rain falling too from Ida. Yes, it's only a tropical storm now, but it's still producing some significant weather and some life-threatening weather. Dumping a lot of rain, also creating a spin-up tornado risk to portions of Mississippi and into Alabama as well. This is lifting north at 9 miles an hour, slowly but surely trying to pick up some speed and get out of here. But these bands still wrap down into our area. Look at the rain for Boothville and Grand Isle. We're still watching a few showers lingering along the North Shore as well. And then we have to deal with the wind too. We really need the wind to get out of here. But we see current wind speeds at 23 at the airport in Kenner, 16 in Gulfport, and then gusts higher than that, stronger than that, 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts at Kenner at the airport there, and then in Gulfport, 28 miles an hour. It's going to stick around too, the stronger winds today. We will see gusts between 25 to potentially up to 30 miles an hour across our area throughout the day today into tonight, trying to drop down to around 20 miles an hour, and then tomorrow likely going to hang around the 15 to 20 mile per hour range. As we get later into tomorrow night, things finally start to calm down. The rain going to stick around today still. Not going to rain on everyone, not going to rain all day. It just depends where those bands try to swing on in. So again, the coastal areas seeing some rain, maybe a few more showers too for parts of the North Shore. Then as we head into our Monday night, tonight, overnight hours, maybe a few more rain bands wrapping on in before we finally start to dry out later on Tuesday. So that's why the flash flood watch really continues into tomorrow morning. Looks to be drier though a little bit later tomorrow. By Wednesday, still some scattered showers and thunderstorms before we really do start to dry out on Thursday. So here's another look at Tropical Storm Ida. Again, moving north at 9 miles an hour. Last couple of advisories, it was moving at 8 miles an hour. So it's trying its best to pick up some speed and get out of here. Here's a look at what it will do. Cross over Mississippi. We're talking Monday night tonight, getting into the northeastern portions of Mississippi into Tuesday morning, crossing into Tennessee. Still some of those bands potentially hanging out in our area, but here's a look at that track. Latest track from the National Hurricane Center has it weakening down into a tropical depression after this. Right now, sustained winds only at 40 miles an hour. It is a very weak tropical storm, and it is quickly continuing to weaken. So we'll watch that, but I'm sure with the next advisory, it's not going to be a tropical storm anymore. By the way, we're tracking a few other things in the tropics. They're not a concern to us. There is a high chance of development, though, off the coast of Africa. Here's a look at your next 7 days. Guys, on Thursday, our winds are going to shift, come out of the north, a little frontal boundary there. That will hopefully make it a little bit less humid, and the low temperature is a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, people who are cleaning up are certainly going to welcome those lower temperatures, Lee, so thank you.